I'm here on St. Pete Beach on a porch, and some bees moved in, and I'm going to trap them out. They're in a really nice, easy location to get to. I put a cone over their entrance. The staple gun went in a couple spots, and the rest I caulked. You have to use silicone caulk or else bees will eat right through it. You can see all the ones coming back with pollen on their legs and their pollen baskets, and the rest I'm sure have nectar in their tummies, honey stomachs. And then I have a box next to them in which I've put a frame of brood and eggs. So they come home, they can't get in their hole, they hang out like this. Eventually they should decide to go in because it smells like a beehive. I brought some bees with when I brought the frame to keep the brood alive, nice and warm and healthy. And they're having a few fights, but I'll tell you, I hardly bought any bees, so I don't think they can fight too much. They did decide to come out of this area here. See, either that's a death from a fight or me, probably a fight. And I had to caulk up a couple other spots. So they come out and they have to leave out the end of the cone here. And maybe we'll get one coming out. It takes them a while to figure it out. And once they come out, they really can't figure out how to get back in because, of course, the in spot is 1.5 feet away and it's covered in screening. So that's how we trap them out of a wall. When they're fully trapped out, we'll have to close that hole somehow. But they've told me they're going to tear down this porch, so maybe by then they'll be ready to tear the whole thing down. Oh, there we got one leaving. Off she goes. And I see there's some pollen ones, some ones with pollen, sitting on the front door of my trap out hive, so we'll hope that they'll go in. Now you'd think they'd let them in just to be nice, because look at, they're bringing food. But darn if that one's not getting a hard time. Getting checked out. Here we can see that. Can you see that? It's hard for it to focus that close. Yeah, I'm having trouble focusing that close. But they're not hurting her yet, I hope. So hopefully she'll be able to go in, and all her sisters will be able to go in, and they'll make themselves a new queen. And eventually we'll have started another hive out here, and the hive in there will be decimated. Hopefully no one will be left. Maybe the queen will swarm with whatever's left. We'll have moved the bees out of the wall. So there's the trap out.